Hello, my name is Rowdy. I am a USPSA shooter, and I would like to make videos and analyze, what I'm thinking throughout the stages and what I think I did well and how I could do better in the future. I figured if I talk to myself, I could learn more about the errors that I make and learn what things I can improve, and maybe you might get a little bit of information from it as well. I shoot USPSA matches in Honolulu, Hawaii. I've been shooting since, I believe, July of last year, and I'm currently classified as a USPSA Class C shooter. I usually use a Glock 47 with I used to run a T-Rex Orion outside belt, but I've recently switched over to a double alpha belt. Started getting my gamer rig together, getting real serious now. Yeah, and I just kind of want to start with my most recent match, which I shot from concealed with a Glock 43X, a green 407K, and from Appendix. So I don't have my full belt, my whole rig set up, and I do have to reload from either inside from my belt or from my pockets. So definitely not the fastest, not the most efficient thing ever. And then also, I did shoot with a couple 101 guys, a couple first timers that had never shot USPSA match before, and I was the one that brought them. So I wanted to make sure to keep a good eye on them. So I wasn't the most focused on my stage planning. And of course, I was shooting a smaller gun than what I'm used to, which would be a Glock 47. So a little bit more recoil, especially using the 115 grain bullets. All right, so this is stage 2. Run over, definitely not the fastest. Of course, starting with condition 2. I dug through my pockets and then, finally found the right one. Good on the steel. 2 fast follow-ups there. That was good. This is where I fell off a little bit in performance here with the farther steel. But that trigger is pretty difficult on the 43X.
If clear, hammer down, holster. Range is clear. 32.
I did get a third-person perspective as well. From here, definitely what I can improve on is moving faster between my shooting positions. It always feels so much faster and looks so much faster looking through the Ray-Ban metas. All right, moving on to stage 3. Stage 3.
Stand by.
Condition 1, which is nice. Had 3 steel with 2 swingers on the outside.
Clear. 1405.
Definitely could have been a little bit quicker there.
Clear, hammer down.
But, 43X is difficult. All right, moving to stage 4. Stage 4, I do have a third-person perspective here. I actually shot this stage. I placed 5th in carry optics. This is actually my best stage of the day, which I was kind of surprised about. Definitely felt smooth, hitting the steel, and then these last 2 targets here are pretty quick too.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Definitely looked pretty cool there, but my movements were not the fastest between my transitions, which I'll have to compare with my larger gun and how fast I move with the reload speeds. I think the reason why I took so long on this stage, or with the running between stages, was just due to my reload times. If I was able to reload faster, I'd probably be running faster. Moving on to stage 5.
Are you ready?
Yep.
did not do very good on stage 5, and you'll see why here in a second. Not too bad off the start. Able to engage.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm able to gauge 5 sets of targets. I do pull a no shoot, which is what that weird sound was. And I don't know exactly what I'm doing with my trigger finger or what's happening there. Maybe I'm anticipating the recoil too early. But it looked like I pulled 2 shots. So I pulled a shot on the no shoot with the target above it. It looked like I pulled it down, like I wasn't, maybe I was squeezing too hard with my trigger finger and not hard enough with my support hand on the no shoot, which caused me to hit it. And same thing on the far right hand side. I pulled down and I had to make up a shot again. And on this one I did get a third person look as well. See the no shoot. Continue on. And once again, I think my running is a little bit slower just due to the fact that I don't have to run as fast because my reloads are slower. All right, and on to stage 1. Stage 1 was pretty cool.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
Another condition 3 there. Definitely not the fastest on the transitions there, but those were a little bit farther away. Pretty good right there. And another makeup. I felt like I had to do a lot more makeups with the 43X compared to my 47 matches.
Ow.
And then I did pinch myself with my gun. So all in all, not very good. But I'm going to give myself a little bit of room here because I was using my smaller 43X instead of my larger 47, which resulted in me not placing as well as I'd like, but is understandable. And I think I need to work harder on relaxing my trigger hand and relying more on my support hand for supporting the gun. Moving between shooting positions, need to get better at that. And I mean, if you guys see anything or would like to let me know other things I did wrong that I don't see myself, I would really appreciate it if you guys let me know. And then if you want to see something that I'm not showing, or if you have any ideas, let me know. I'd love to do what I can. And thanks for watching.
Finish and load and show clear. 2371. 2371, ready.